have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the third seed in this playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Bringing it out, it's Bennett. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and
10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And the Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Gamecocks line it up with 1st and goal. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they were fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Carolina 7, Louisville 0.
And it's Fielder, returner, trying to create good field position here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Back to pass. It's Moss. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Contact as he threw it. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Comes out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Cardinals churn out another first down. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Looking to chuck it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Grant behind the line. It's Andrews. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. After all that, heaves it deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To the air. It's Moss. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He's not going to squander this chance.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Cardinals trying to cash in here in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught on the outside. It's Stewart.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. To throw, it's Moss. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the runner takes off to his right.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, testing the middle.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. It's a nice game. Move the football up to the 27.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
And the Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Sellers. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, when you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Here's the first play of the drive now, the begin of the 41. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
The defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch. Get a little bit closer to the marker. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man steps out at the 28. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To throw, it's Moss. Defense is coming after him. He left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and do you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on the quarterback with 3 rushing.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Sellers. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, South Carolina. No chance to catch him there. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man steps out at the 28. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He's running out of time here. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. They'll try a pass here. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Tries to get it to the running back. Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing to the football.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Turns it loose downfield. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40.
Let's go. Right. Check. Move. What? Rip.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. First down, looking for more now. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
41. Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down for the offense.
And the Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Looking to score with a run to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line.
That's good for a
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Right.
On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He's in the clear. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And here's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Well, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
Second down and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Touchdown, South Carolina. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Moss. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
I like the call here by the offensive coordinator. After the interception on the previous drive, you get your quarterback a nice, easy throw, something underneath. Try to get him back into rhythm. Let's see what he can do from here.
The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. That's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They're going to run it. Finding space at the 20. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house, but a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They are pouring it on now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there. They were fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Looking downfield. It's Moss. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And now the handoff. And he'll be brought down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find the lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The Cardinals lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. A deep shot to the right. The pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing.
And is intercepted. Not a big return, but the play ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over a 30.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Leaning on the run game here late. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
It's a hard running there through a tackle. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
21. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return.
And the Louisville offense will take over.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A quick juke. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 28. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And now the running back's got it again. Got the first down and still motoring. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. But right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.